Project that I started about 2 years ago, an app that I've started developing and programming by myself. And the point of it originally was that we have students who need to read graded readers as part of their reading classes, just like any other reading class at here. And the students have thousands of graded readers in our library to sift through which one is the right one for them. So I thought, what is a fast, efficient way to get book reviews onto these books? So I designed the app to recognize the covers of a few thousand of the books that we have, and in that way when the student sticks the book in front of the app, it just appears as a floating AR thing, and in that way they can see the, it's only 2 stars for the glossary, probably the glossary is not so good, that might be a bit difficult for me, move on to the next book. And they can do this really quickly because everything's in the database. They can move much faster than typing it into a search box or using QR codes or something like that. Then eventually the project started to expand. Teachers were saying, wouldn't it be great if the students could write reviews, if they could have discussions inside the content of each book. So I implemented those features, and now you scan the book, you can look at what other students have given stars, what reviews they've said. You can post a question and reply to it, all those kind of things. And the goals for the future is also to introduce the hashtag system. That way students can write in their own hashtag for each book, and then you collect all that data and present it as a recommendation function. Okay, I want an intermediate level sci-fi book. Okay, here are the titles, go get them. These are the books for you. And then finally, because all the infrastructure is already there, it doesn't have to be graded readers, it can be literally anything. In this case, I've got an example here of a textbook page where I have superimposed additional work onto the page. If students are having problems with a particular question related to a particular paragraph, it highlights the paragraph and says, this question is about this paragraph, and it physically looks like that on the page. For students who are maybe faster than other kids, they can scan the page to get additional questions, and the answers are provided by a button press that they press on the page itself. And that's pretty much it. It's got search functions and history functions, so if the student doesn't actually have access to the book, they can still just punch in the name of the book or into their history to get all this information to appear, which allows them to look at replies to their discussions and see what other people have said in the intervening time. That's pretty much it. Any questions? Thank you. All right, okay. Sorry, man, thanks for that.
No, it's all right.
Thank you.
Mind if I point that at the camera and see how that might look?
Yeah, sure. I don't know what your camera sees, but so we touch the graded readers, and it loads into the database, and then we've got a book. There we go.
This is rating on different scales?
Yeah, so at the moment they're just research-based ones, like if it's interesting, helpful, if it has activities and it has a good glossary. And then of course they touch it.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's all right. The other one pops up, and it refreshes, and then you tap it, and you scroll through the reviews, discussions, things like that.
Awesome.
Yep.
How many books are in this?
In graded readers is about somewhere between 800 and 900. And in the textbook materials and like TOEFL books, things like that, about 20, 30 at the moment, just because the project hasn't gone in that direction yet.
Have you been approached or been in discussion with the X-reading people? Because I think this could be integrated with what they're doing.
Not by X-reader. I've had a couple of universities interested in doing this in their own CELCs, but nothing that's borne fruit yet.
We were talking about a CELC earlier today, right?
I work at Westmaker, and they're developing a CELC. Actually, I think they've got somebody advising from Kanda.
All right. Yeah, we do that outsourcing of ourselves. Yeah.
This would definitely be interesting. I think maybe if I could.
Yeah, sure.
The problem is I don't have my rigs making. I don't have my PhD.
That's okay. And I'll be perfectly honest, I am leaving Kanda in about 9 months, so ewan.bonner@gmail.com is the way to go.